Hello guys, my name is Prince and this is Math Center. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos. Post your comments and questions on my social media handles and I'll respond to it. We are on the topic logarithm. In the previous video, we used the laws and properties of logarithm to evaluate a given logarithm. In this video and the subsequent ones, we are going to learn how to solve equations involving logarithm. Equations involving logarithm. Similar to exponential equation in indices, equation involving logarithm can also be reduced to linear equations, quadratic equations, or simultaneous equations. So in our studies on indices, we learned how to reduce exponential equations to linear equations, quadratic equations, and simultaneous equation, and solve the resulting equation to obtain the unknown. We are going to do the same thing for equations involving logarithm. So in this type of equations, you will see that some of the terms in the equation contains a logarithm. To solve an equation involving logarithm, remember that if log x base y is equal to a, then the logarithm number, which is x, is equal to the base, which is y, raised to the power the answer that we have here. So if you have log x base y is equal to a, then x is equal to y exponent a. We learned this at the beginning of our studies on logarithm. This is the definition of logarithm. So if we have log x base y and that is equal to a, then the logarithm number, which is x, is equal to the base, which is y, exponent the answer that we have here, which is a. This is very important. We are going to apply it a lot in our studies on equations involving logarithm. One thing you also need to notice that if log b base a is equal to log c base a, then b is equal to c. So if the base of the logarithm on the left hand side is equal to the base of the logarithm on the right hand side, then we can equate the logarithm numbers. So you see here we have the base of the logarithm here is a. The base on the logarithm here is also a. So the base on the logarithm on the left hand side is a. The base of the logarithm on the right hand side is a. We can equate the logarithm numbers. So we have log base a, log base a. So we can equate the logarithm numbers, which is b and c. So b is equal to c. We are going to use these two properties that we've studied here to solve the questions. When we are studying indices or exponential equations in indices, we saw that we can reduce exponential equations to linear equations, quadratic equations, or simultaneous equations. We can also reduce equations involving logarithms to linear equations, quadratic equations, or simultaneous equations. We are going to begin with reducing equations involving logarithm to linear equations. So equation involving logarithm reduced to linear equations. We have 4 questions here. We are going to solve the first one in this video, then we will solve the others in the subsequent videos. So solve the following equations. We have equation 1, equation 2, equation 3, and equation 4. Let's begin with the first one. We have log 5x plus 6 base 10 is equal to log 3x plus 2 base 10. We just learned that if you have log b base a and that is equal to log c base a, then we can equate the logarithm numbers, that is b is equal to c. Now look at something here. You see on the left hand side, we have the base on the logarithm here is 10. The base on the logarithm on the right hand side is also 10. So it's like we have log a here, log base a here, and log base a here. So we say when that happens, what can you do? We can equate the exponent. So b is equal to c. Now we are going to do the same thing here. Because we have the base of the logarithm here to be 10 and the base on the logarithm here to be also 10, we can equate the logarithm number on the left hand side to the logarithm number on the right hand side and solve the resulting equation to obtain x. So from this we can say that 5x plus 6 is equal to 3x plus 2. Now, as soon as we write 5x plus 6 is equal to 3x plus 2, you will see that we have a linear equation. We've learned how to solve linear equations, so we can solve this linear equation for x. So if you are simplifying, you are going to have 5x minus 3x is equal to 2 minus 6. This will give us 2x is equal to minus 4. We learned from linear equations that when you have this, you divide both sides by 2. So we do that and x is equal to minus 2. So we solve this equation here and we have x is equal to minus 2. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel for more videos. In the next video, we are going to solve another question on reducing equations involving logarithm to linear equations. Bye bye.